We could wait just a little bit longer. She's trying really hard to get in.
We will. This is just starting the live stream.
Yeah.
At a certain point, if she can't come, we're going to have to go ahead without her, but we'll wait as long as we can.
Well, we're not to that point, so consider this stalling.
Yeah. We currently have 7 people watching.
Oh, fantastic. Hello, audience. Here's some announcements for all of you. Yeah, wave at the audience. That was nice. Yeah. Everyone, keep checking the SCAD app for upcoming sessions. Don't forget that many colloquia are pre-recorded and you can listen to them at any time. By participating in this session, you are agreeing to abide by the NJCL Code of Conduct and the guidelines, which I will go over. Do not record any audio or video without express permission. The moderator and the tech assistant have the authority to remind participants of the guidelines and to remove a participant from Zoom for not following the guidelines and/or the NJCL Code of Conduct. So that message we read at round 2, I don't need to read again, you think, Mr. Johnson?
Why not? Just for we have the time.
The moderating staff would like to give some clarification about pronunciation and spelling on non-language questions. If a student gives a questionable pronunciation, they may be asked to spell as specified in NJCL Certamen Rule 12C, that's C as in cat. If the spelling offered by the student reasonably captures the correct answer, the moderator may accept it at his or her discretion. Similarly, if the student uses the chat to spell a word because of audio difficulties, the moderator may ask the student to pronounce the word if there is a question about acceptable spelling variations. If so, the student will be expected to pronounce the word properly. If the answer is clearly incorrect when the student first answers, the moderator has the discretion to reject the answer without having to repeat or spell. I'd like to remind all of you to wait until recognized in order to answer a toss-up, even if you appear first on your own screen. The order on your screen may be different than the order on my screen. Okay? And at the end of the day, we're going to have to go with what's on my screen. To our Zoom audience, which at this point is mostly our coaches and other workers, be quiet for the duration of the match with cameras turned off. At the score checks 5, 10, and 15, you are free to clap using the Zoom reactions. You may also type encouraging words in the chat at those score breaks. When scores are read at 19, however, only Zoom clapping reactions can be used. As audience members in the Zoom, you may turn on your cameras and microphones at the end of the round. At this time, I'm pasting Aurelia passage in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and read that, even though we're missing our one player.
Yeah, we should.
And just so you all know, I'm looking at you, but I'm also looking at my text over here. So I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to be efficient with my screens. So sorry that you're seeing a little bit of my side view. Aurelia, cui urbt placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo. Tredecem ludos magnos Iovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem hic equus eratus domum recurrere coipit. Ehu. Hopefully that gave you a sample of how I read my Latin. I'm supposed to remind you also to be sure not to do anything that can be construed as consultation, including gestures and any verbal or electronic communication with other players, coaches, or audience members. You may not communicate with other players in any way other than by voice in Zoom or by our Zoom chat. Coaches, players, and audience members, there should be no exclamations about consultation or other rules or procedures during a question in progress. If players have a question during a toss-up, they should raise their hands or use their voice to ask the question. Coaches, players, and audience members, please remember that the moderators have discretion to make rulings during the rounds. If there's an issue, please direct it to the Certamen chair. Please be polite and respectful of our judgment.
Lainey, are you the North Carolina third person? Lainey?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
All right, fantastic job,
We're
Lainey.
good. We're good. Okay, I'm gonna rename you so you don't have to worry about that. Oh, you got that. I'm gonna put brackets around. Okay.
All right, Lainey, there you go. There's your camera. Fantastic. Some things that you're going to want to know that others have heard already. Don't worry about it. We're fine. Okay. I know you had some struggles. We've been waiting for you. You're all good. My name's Mr. Walker, and I'll be your main moderator reading the questions for you. Mr. Benjamin here. Sorry, Mr. Benjamin Johnson. he's that side for me. Sorry. I'm not sure where he is on your screen, but he's that guy. He's our secondary moderator, so he's going to be take challenges from coaches and things like that. I'm going to have our timers wave at you just so you can see. I think she's going to probably remind me, and there's our score and our other score. They're just waving at you.
Lady.
We're glad you're here.
Very glad you're here. We're going to have you do a couple things that I already had some of the others do, if that's okay. Okay, I want you to hit buzz in the chat box, so we make sure that's working for you. Fantastic. Mr. Johnson, can you also rename her last name to take that away from her? Or move it to her?
Yeah.
Lainey, can I also ask you to unmute yourself and just say your name so I know I'm saying it right? And
yeah, you said it right.
all right, fantastic. Mostly it's a check to make sure that your microphone's working, and it's working great. You're great. So all of your struggles are gone. You're here with us now, and there's no better place to be in the world than right here with us. That's why we have at least 7 audience members watching us right now. All right, so captains, I see that Jennifer is our captain for Georgia Gold. And North Carolina 2, Tobin is the captain for the North Carolina team. And New Jersey 1, Vincent is the captain for the New Jersey team. If everybody thinks that's correct, give me a big thumbs up on screen. All right, we're doing great. Fantastic. At this time, do any of the players have any questions? All right, seeing heads shaking this direction, which is the way we like them right now. I'm going to verify so that you all hear it. On my screen, I see that I have NJCL 2020 Certamen Novice Round 3. Everybody else think those are the right questions I should be reading? Whew, I love it when you agree with me.
Okay, I'm gonna state that we're done with the pregame.
While he's sending that message, I'm just supposed to remind you all that we're all just doing the best we can in this global pandemic. We appreciate you being here today, and we're going to do our best to make sure you have a good, solid round of Certamen, and that we're all having fun and that we're learning things. This is our ultimate goal, after all, because you're not going to know everything that's in this round. So we're going to all learn some new things today.
We can start.
All right, fantastic. So everybody take a deep breath. Get your jitters out. You're ready to go. I'm going to read a practice question first. I will read one practice question now for no points. This question does not necessarily reflect the difficulty of questions found in this tournament. In the Roman house, what was the function of a compluvium? Buzz from Georgia Gold 1, Jennifer.
It was like an opening in the roof where water came in.
I'm going to accept that. So the bonus goes to the Georgia Gold team. Your first bonus. In what room of a Roman house would one find a compluvium?
The atrium, right, guys?
Yeah.
Atrium? Okay. Atrium, final answer.
Atrium is correct. Your second bonus. What was the name of the pool found directly underneath the compluvium where rainwater would collect?
Impluvium. Okay. Impluvium, final answer.
That is correct. So you would have had 20 points if we were counting it, but we're not. So it's a great warm up. We're ready for toss up number 1. All 3 teams What man was proclaimed dictator perpetuus approximately 1 month before his former officers, led by Gaius Cassius and Marcus Brutus, assassinated him? I have a buzz from New Jersey 2, Kelson.
New Jersey, not Georgia.
Sorry, I thought I said New Jersey, sorry.
Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar is correct. First bonus for New Jersey. Who was co-consul with Caesar at the time of his death?
Mark Antony, right, Vincent?
I'm not sure, but I'll take your word for it. Caitlin and John, do you guys agree?
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
might be Mark Antony.
Okay, final answer, Mark Antony.
Mark Antony is correct for 5 points. Your second bonus. This was the first consulship for Mark Antony and obviously the last for consul. How many consulships did Caesar hold in his life?
I'm not sure.
Neither am I.
86.
Anyone?
Me neither.
6, yeah, we can try that.
Final answer, 6.
You're so close. 6 is not correct. It was 5. So great attempt. Toss up number 2, all teams. Using 2 words, translate the following sentence into Latin. I have remained for a long time. Using 2 words, translate the following sentence into Latin. I have remained for a long time. Going to call adequate time. I think, all right, I'm going to go ahead and say with the lag that Georgia Gold 4 Gian can answer that question.
Adeo Dio.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. And I did call time. So Mansi Diu. Mansi Diu is what we were looking for there. Just a reminder, if we're not doing a bonus, if you can all make sure that you're muted, that would be helpful for us. Thank you. Toss-up question 3. Disregarding advice not to go too high or too low, who flew? North Carolina 1, Freya.
Icarus.
Sorry, can you say that again? Your sound cut out.
Icarus.
Icarus is correct for 10 points. First bonus. When Icarus fell into the sea, he and his father were attempting to escape from what island ruled by Minos?
Oh, it was Crete.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay, Crete, final answer.
Crete is correct for 5 points. Bonus 2. Who ultimately found Icarus's body and buried it on the island of Dolichae in the Aegean Sea?
Oh,
Was it a god? Maybe.
I don't think so.
Was it Daedalus? I don't know. Can I just say Daedalus?
Yeah.
Okay, Daedalus, final answer.
That is incorrect. I'm sorry. You were looking for Heracles or Hercules. Good attempt, though. I like the way you're thinking. Let's go to toss-up number 4 for all teams. Toss-up number 4. Translate the following question into English. Qualis est vir? Georgia Gold 1, Jennifer.
How is the man?
What do you mean by how?
Like, if he's good or not?
Can you give me a little more about what you mean when you're saying that?
Like, how's he doing?
Okay. I'm not going to accept that. We are going to make a note on that. I have some other buzzes and we need to talk to them. New Jersey 1, Vincent.
Whom is the man?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. And North Carolina 1, Freya.
What is the man? Wait. What is the man doing?
What is the man doing is also not correct. So Georgia Gold, just to cover our bets, we're going to ask you these bonus questions so that if you get it, we don't have to go back and do this again. Right now, we are not giving you the toss-up, but that might change. And so these bonuses aren't really going to count, but we're going to keep track of whether you get them or not so that we have the score and we can keep moving forward.
Jeremy, can we ask the scorekeepers to make sure that they write down precisely what was said?
Yes, and what I heard said, she said, "How is the man?" And when I prompted how, she's like what we were asking for, she replied whether he's good or not. And the answer we're looking for is what kind of man is he? What sort of man is he? So you're not on the mark, but as the moderators discuss this, they might say that you're at the heart of it. So you're likely not going to get these points. I don't want to get your hopes up. But we are going to give you the bonuses so that if the moderators decide when we discuss it later that you're going to get these, then we've already got the bonuses taken care of. Is that clear? All right, Georgia Gold, this is your first bonus for your consultation. Translate the following question into English. Quote always Regina habet.
How many birds does the queen have, I think?
Can you guys paste in the chat?
Oh, yep. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. How many birds does the queen have, right?
Yes, I think so.
You do it, Lydia.
Final answer, how many birds does the queen have?
Thank you. That is correct for 5 points, possibly. Your second bonus, translate this question into English. Ubi est latrina.
Where's the bathroom?
Where's the bathroom?
Yeah, where is the bathroom?
Where's the bathroom? Final answer.
That is correct for a potential 5 points. All right, toss up number 5, all teams. What emperor, after executing his wife?
I'm sorry. I accidentally hit the button.
Vincent is an accidental buzz.
I was copying, pasting the button in, and I.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine. We're fine. I do have a buzz on the board from Georgia Gold, Jennifer.
Nero.
Sorry, Nero is not correct. I'll finish the question for all of the other teams. What emperor, after executing his wife Fausta and eldest son Crispus in 326 AD, the empire to be divided among his 3 surviving sons and converted to Christianity on his deathbed? Okay. North Carolina 2, Tobin.
Constantine. Constantine.
Can you be more specific?
No.
Okay, then I'm going to go to New Jersey 2, Kelson.
Emperor Constantine.
Can you be more specific?
I don't know. Emperor Constantine the First. I don't know. Not really.
Constantine the First, I can accept.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Johnson, is that how you understand that question?
Yes, there's multiple Constantines.
Okay, thank you. All right, so the bonus for New Jersey. Does everybody think that's correct? Here we go. Where had Constantine been declared emperor by his father's troops in 306 AD?
Anyone have any idea?
Can you type the question in the chat, please? Okay.
It's
Do you remember, Vincent?
I'm trying to.
Didn't we research him?
Yeah, I remember it. The only thing I can think of is when he invaded Istanbul. That's the only thing I'm thinking of right now.
So Istanbul / but which name will we use for it?
I need an answer.
We'll just say final answer. Istanbul / Constantinople. Both work.
Sorry, that's not correct, but it's a very good attempt, good guess. You're looking for Eboracum or York. Okay. Your second bonus, name one of Constantine's sons who succeeded him.
I don't know this
I'm
one.
not sure. You can try another Constantine. A lot of.
Maybe the second.
Yeah, just yeah.
Okay, we'll say final answer Constantine the Second.
I think that's what they're trying to tell me here. Constantine II is correct. So total of 15 points on question 5, and that takes us to the score check.
At the end of 5 toss-ups, we have Georgia Gold with yet to score. We have North Carolina with 15 points and New Jersey with 30 points.
All right, good job, everybody. Everybody's playing, everybody's buzzing. Let's keep trying, let's keep going. Toss-up number 6. Listen carefully to the following Latin passage, which I will read twice. Then responde latine to the questions which follow. Aurelia et sorores equum ad viam ducebant, maxime defessae. Una soror, quae maximos annos sororum habebat, celeriter equum ascendit. Equus, quoque defessus erat, itaque stetit in cruribus posterioribus, et sororem ad terram iecit. Read it again. Aurelia et sorores equum ad viam ducebant, maxime defessae. Una soror, quae maximos annos sororum habebat, celeriter equum ascendit. Equus, quoque defessus erat, itaque stetit in cruribus posterioribus, et sororem ad terram iecit. Your question. Quo Aurelia et sorores equum ducebant? I'll repeat the question again. Quo Aurelia et sorores equum ducebant? Georgia Gold 4, Gian.
Foro.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. New Jersey 2, Kelson.
Equus.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. And North Carolina 2, Tobin.
Ad foro.
Sorry, can you say that again a little louder?
Ad foro.
Sorry, that's not correct. We're looking for ad viam. Ad viam. But you're on the right track. So good job, everybody, for listening carefully and trying to get to the answer on that. I like the way you're all thinking about that and attempting that. So keep up the good work. Toss-up question 7 with no points on number 6. Responde latine. In Phrygia, qui maritus et uxor soli hospitium dederunt Jove et Mercurio. I'll repeat it. Responde latine. In Phrygia, qui maritus et uxor soli hospitium dederunt Jove et Mercurio. A buzz from Georgia Gold 1, Jennifer.
Quadrans.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. And I'm calling to call time. Helene, can you go ahead and turn your camera off for a little while? Maybe that will help us. Yeah, thank you. All right, so no buzzes, no points on question 7. We're going to go to toss-up 8. The answer for toss-up 7, sorry, was Baucis and Philemon. They're the only two who gave hospitality to Jupiter and Mercury. Okay. All right, toss-up 8. What is the meaning of the Latin verb at the root of exclamation? And I have a buzz from Georgia Gold 3, Lydia.
Clamo.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. And North Carolina 1, Freya.
Clamot to speak.
That
Or
is also,
clamio.
sorry, you should stop. That's also not correct. And it looks like I see New Jersey 1, Vincent is the next person. Does that seem correct to you, Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Okay. New Jersey 1, Vincent, I need an answer.
Clamare to say.
Okay. And I have a question for Mr. Johnson. Okay, thank you. So that is correct. We are asking just for the meaning, so try to be careful to only give the meaning, but you were correct in your Latin word as well. Yes, I agree with that reasoning. How can we go to, how do we do that? Do we do breakout room?
Yeah, I think we can do breakout rooms.
Okay. Do you want to take one and I'll take one? Does that seem the efficient way to do that?
Yes, we wonder if we can paste in the breakout rooms. So the question here is, we're going to give, get my video on rather than being a disembodied voice. So we're going to give the boni to both teams just to make sure and go back, because what we heard was speak, which is not listed on for the answers, for the acceptable answers for translation of Clamo, and say is. And we're going to just to cover our bases and to make sure that we don't have to come back and ask people to do bonus questions. We're going to give boni to both teams and then bring the decision back to the the judges room. So, and can the scorekeepers, can you guys make a note of that? So it was North Carolina said speak, and New Jersey said say. Okay, so let's assign North Carolina to breakout room 1 and assign New Jersey without coaches to breakout room 2. And Mr. Walker, do you want to go into breakout room 1? I assign you to that. And then, or no, I'm assigning you to breakout room 2. And then I'll go into breakout room 1 and we'll read the bony and we'll do the timing there. And we'll come back with the stuff that we have, okay?
Not a problem.
Okay.
We'll see you all back in just a minute. So students, join us in the breakout rooms, please.
Well, while everyone's gone, how is your week going? You guys having fun?
It's pretty good so far.
Except for the fact that we're losing pretty badly, but it's
Hey, we still got it to happen for you, right?
Yeah.
So,
True.
what have you guys been doing? What kind of academic test did you take?
I took the PMAC and the grammar one this morning.
Yeah, how'd it go?
It was not bad. I think I did pretty well.
Oops, people are returning. That's good.
Thanks for being patient, guys.
So Benjamin, can you tell us how they did on their bonuses so that we can record that in the notes?
Yep. So I had North Carolina. They missed the first bonus and they got the second bonus.
Got it. Thank you.
And New Jersey missed both bonuses.
Oh, Mr. Walker, we need to figure out who you are going to give preliminarily the points to.
I think preliminarily I gave it to our third option.
New Jersey.
Yeah, I have it recorded as New Jersey.
Okay.
All right.
So New Jersey, no bonuses. And then in my notes, I say North Carolina with 1 bonus.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So we don't get the bonus points, right?
No, so it's going to be 10 points to New Jersey for that question, but we will bring it back to the moderators room and talk about it. And if everyone decides that speak is acceptable, then we will take 10 points away from New Jersey, and that sounds really bad. And give North Carolina, give the North Carolina team 15 points.
Is everybody clear on that? So we're trying to make sure we're covering our bases and being fair and reasonable to you all, and trying to help make sure you understand what's going on. Maybe sometimes that we understand what's going on.
It's a little bit easier to do this in person too.
Yeah. All right. I believe we're ready for toss-up number 9. Everybody agree with that? Give me a thumbs up if you all agree with that. Ah, fantastic. All right, toss-up number 9. In criminal proceedings, there are a number of pleas a defendant may make. What Latin phrase expresses the defendant's wish to not contest the charges? Repeat the question. In criminal proceedings, there are a number of pleas a defendant may make. What Latin phrase expresses the defendant's wish to not contest the charges? Georgia Gold 4, Gian.
Habeas corpus.
Habeas corpus is a great guess, is not correct. And I'm going to say that we're at time. Thank you all for trying that and thinking about it. The answer is nolo contendere. Nolo contendere. I don't wish to contest the charges. All right, so no points on toss-up 9. We're going to toss-up 10. Translate the following sentence into Latin. Marcus, go. Translate the following sentence into Latin. Marcus, go. Georgia Gold 1, Jennifer.
Marque. IOK.
Sorry, that's not correct. And my next is New Jersey 1, Vincent.
Marque ire.
Sorry, that is also not correct. And North Carolina 2, Tobin.
Marque. Yeah.
Sorry, Tobin, there was a lot of extra noise there. Can you say it again?
Marque. Ire.
Okay, sorry, that's not correct. We're looking for Marque E, just the letter I. That's a long I. That'll be your command. Ire is going to be our infinitive there. So you're all on the right track. You're thinking in the right places, but we're not quite right. So no points on question 10 will take us to a score check.
Score check after 10 toss-ups. Georgia Gold has yet to score. North Carolina has 15, and New Jersey has 40.
All right, Georgia Gold, keep playing in there. We're going to see if we can get you on the board in this last half of the game here. Toss up 11 for all 3 teams. What group of goddesses traditionally worshipped on Mount Parnassus and Mount Helicon included the personifications of tragedy, history, epic poetry? I have a buzz for New Jersey 2, Kelson.
The Muses.
The Muses is correct for 10 points. Your first bonus, New Jersey. Which of the Muses was typically considered the patron of epic poetry?
It's Orpheus's mother, if anybody can remember. Remember in that practice question that we did? Does anybody remember her name?
I know it begins with CA, I'm pretty sure.
So I don't know. It's I guess just defer to Caitlin.
I'll defer to Caitlin.
Gonna need an answer.
Mm,
I'm gonna have to call time on you, Caitlin. I'm sorry.
sorry.
That's okay. You're on the right track. It's Calliope. You had the CA right. So Calliope. Almost there. All right. Here's your second bonus. Which of the muses was typically considered the patron of comedy?
I have no idea. Anyone know a Greek or Latin word for comedy? I know isn't like comedies in like Latin, like pantomimes or something. But muses are Greek, so I don't
I
know.
don't think any of them begin with a P. Most of them begin with a C, so.
Gonna need your answer.
We'll just say final answer or Orpheus.
Okay, sorry. Orpheus is not correct. You were looking for Thalia. 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 Thalia is your muse, the patron of comedy. All right, good attempt there. No points on the bonuses. Toss up 12, all three teams. Which of the following words does not belong because of meaning? Arbor, flos, ognus, erba. Which of the following words does not belong because of meaning? Arbor, flos, ognus, and erba. And I'll spell erba, H-E-R-B-A. Buzz from North Carolina to Tobin.
Flus.
Sorry, flos is not correct. New Jersey to Kelsom.
Airbot.
Can you say that again?
Airbot, the one that you gave the spelling for.
Erba, yeah, erba. Sorry, that is not correct. And Georgia Gold 1, Jennifer.
Arbore?
Arbor is also not correct. We were looking for ognus. All of the rest of them are trees, flowers, grass, and ognus are sheep. We like to eat most of those things. All right, so no points on toss-up 12, but good attempt from all three teams. I love to see that you're buzzing in. Toss-up 13. Complete the following analogy. Lutetia is to Paris as Windobana is to blank. Complete the following analogy. Lutetia is to Paris as Windobana is to blank. And I'll spell Windobana, V-I-N-D-O-B-O-N-A. New Jersey to Kelson.
Venice.
Venice is a great guess and is not correct. And Georgia Gold 3, Lydia.
Vienna.
Vienna is a great guess and is correct. Well done. Your first bonus. What modern Italian city was once called Mediolanum?
I have no idea.
I think it's like Milan or something. Like, I don't know how to pronounce it. Milan, Milan. You want to go with that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, final answer, Milan.
Milan is correct for 5 points. Your second bonus. What modern Spanish city was once called Emerita Augusta?
Spanish city?
Eric, do you have any idea?
I mean, the only Spanish city I remember is Madrid.
Oh, there's one that was like, I don't know how to pronounce any of them, but it's like MERR. I don't know if it's ID or
I need an answer. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I need an answer at this time.
Okay, final answer, Merida.
Merida is correct for 5 points. M-E-R-I-D-A, and you can see where that comes from, Emerita. So we got both bonuses on that question. Let's go to toss-up 14. What Latin verb is the root of the English words clarify, affect, and fact? What Latin verb is the root of the English words clarify, affect, and fact? And affect, North Carolina 2, Tobin.
Facere.
Okay, that is correct. We're looking for the verb facio. Those are the right forms for the verb facio. Your first bonus. What derivative of facio means a group of people usually having the same opinion contained within a larger group?
Do you have any? That sounds right. Faction, final answer.
Faction is correct for 5 points. Your second bonus. What derivative of facio means without flaw or complete?
Flawless?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
That sound.
It starts with F.
Should we go with that?
Sure.
I need an answer.
Flawless, final answer.
You're looking for perfect.
Oh.
Perfect. Facio, facere, feci, factum, and then we're going to get perfect for that without flaw or complete. Toss up 15. All teams. What youth is central to the first 4 books of the Odyssey, since they describe his, I have a buzz from New Jersey to Kelson.
Telechemus?
Can you say that again a little louder?
Telechemus or telechemus.
Okay. I'm going to accept that. Telemachus is, it's the pronunciation you're looking for, but that was clear enough to me that you knew who you were talking about. Your first bonus, in book 3 of the Odyssey, Telemachus visits what coastal city where he encounters 9 groups of men, each sacrificing 9 bulls?
I think it's Sparta, but I'm not 100% sure.
I do not know the Odyssey.
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess.
Final answer, Sparta.
Sorry, that is not correct. It is Greek city. You're looking for Pylos, always referred to as Sandy Pylos. Your second bonus, in book 4 of the Odyssey, Telemachus visits Sparta, where he is hosted by Menelaus and what woman?
I have no idea. Take your pick.
Wait, is the Odyssey before the Iliad, right?
No, it's the other way around.
Odyssey's after. Because wasn't Menelaus with Helen? Where's that?
We can try it. I don't know.
Is it Sean or Caitlin? Do you guys know? Or...
I don't know. I would go with
Iliad
that.
I know the Iliad is before the Odyssey.
Gonna need an answer, guys.
We'll say final answer, Helen.
Helen is correct for 5 points. Well done, team. And that takes us to our score check.
All right, after 15 toss-ups, we have Georgia Gold with 20 points, North Carolina with 30 points, and New Jersey with 65 points.
Okay, toss-up number 16. Translate the relative pronoun in this sentence. The emperor's guests, whose money had been accepted, were led to the banquet. North Carolina 2, Tobin.
Qui.
Sorry, that's incorrect. Georgia Gold 3, Lydia.
Curious.
Sorry, that's incorrect. I'll read the question one last time for our last team. Translate the relative pronoun in this sentence. The emperor's guests, whose money had been accepted, were led to the banquet. And I'm going to call time. Sorry, New Jersey 1, Vincent. You snuck in on me, so do you have an answer?
Quiz.
Sorry, that's incorrect. We're looking for quorum or quorum. Toss-up number 17. What future emperor, the nephew of Faustina the Younger, was originally named Marcus Annius Verus and is commonly known as Rome's philosopher emperor due to his book, buzz from Georgia Gold 1, Jennifer.
Marcus Aurelius.
Marcus Aurelius is correct for 10 points. He wrote a book on Stoic philosophy called Meditations. Your first bonus. What elder statesman was the first emperor to be elected by the Senate?
First. Commodus. Should we go with Commodus?
Yeah, just guess.
Okay.
Need an answer.
Commodus, final answer.
Sorry, we're looking for Nerva, but thank you for trying there. Your second bonus, what other emperor who was named Graeculus for being an admirer of Greek culture is famous for building a wall in Britain that stretched from the river Tyne to the Solway Firth?
It's like Hadrian, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I think it's Hadrian.
Hadrian, final answer.
That's correct for 5 points. Well done. Toss up 18. At the beginning of book 6 of Ovid's Metamorphoses, Minerva turns her mind to the fate of what Ionian girl whom she had heard would not yield due to praise in the art of spinning wool. I have a buzz from New Jersey 2, Kelson.
Arachnia.
I'm going to take that. Arachne is correct. Your first bonus. Name Arachne's father who dyed the wool for her according to the Metamorphoses.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Make up a Greek name. Probably starts with an A or something.
I don't Greek names.
Caitlin, you know anything?
No.
I don't even know what to say. We can try. I'm gonna try. I don't even. We can try final answer. Arachne.
That is not correct. You're looking for Idmon. In your second bonus, Ovid's Metamorphoses describes the nymphs of the river Pactolus deserting their waves to see Arachne's handiwork. What Phrygian king is also associated with the river Pactolus, having rid himself of a curse by washing his hands in it?
Okay, so again, I have no idea. I've read like parts of Metamorphosis myths, but not all of them.
I don't know.
I've heard this one. I just can't remember his name.
Oh, Pyring. Hold on. Yeah, I have no idea. Can we think of any kings in that area? Maybe King Priam.
Gonna need an answer.
We'll just final answer. King Priam.
Priam is a king, so it's a good choice. You're looking for King Midas, who got rid of his golden touch in the river Pactolus. Toss up 19. All teams. For the sentence, the lion had dragged Thisbe's shawl to the spring. Give the form of the verb traho that would be needed to translate had dragged. Georgia Gold 1, Jennifer.
Blue perfect.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. North Carolina 2, Tobin.
Trahowit.
Little louder, Tobin.
Trahowit. Oh.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll finish the question. For the sentence, the lion had dragged Thisbe's shawl to the spring. Give the form of the verb traho that would be needed to translate had dragged. I'm going to call time on that. New Jersey 2, Kelson.
Trahowit.
No, we're looking for Troxerat. Troxerat. And Mr. Johnson, would you make a note of the answer from Georgia Gold 1 and have scorekeepers put that as well on your notes that that individual said pluperfect. And score check after 19.
Score check after 19. Georgia Gold has 35, North Carolina 30, and New Jersey 75.
All right,
Mr.
and our
Walker,
final.
Did you want to give the bony to Georgia, or are you just making that note just in case?
Let's go. We're already behind. Let's go ahead and do the bonus, and then if we need it, we've got it done. All right, so Georgia, we're going to give you these bonuses. Again, these points probably are not yours, but they might be. So let's give it a shot. Bonus 1 for number 19. Which of the following verbs is in the present tense? Ducat, manes, dormiam, habebo.
Okay, so it's not habebo. It's not dormium.
It's not
Ducat or
Ducat.
Manet. It's not Ducat.
I think that's the
It's not Ducat. It can't be
Yeah.
Ducat.
So
Is that
Manet.
I think
The
it's
second
the
one, right?
second one.
Okay.
I think it's the second one.
Okay. Final answer, Manus.
Manes is correct, and that's a pending 5 points. If this goes your way, your second bonus. Which of these participles is future tense? Dictura, intratos, vincentis, sensi.
So not the last one.
I think
Not the
third one.
future tense. Future tense, it's like bo, bis, bit, bimus.
Yeah.
But it's a
I mean, but-
participle.
Yes, I don't know how that works.
Here, just guess the third one.
I feel like the third one just looks the most.
Yeah, you do it.
I need an answer.
Vincentis, final answer.
You were looking for dictura, so no points on the second bonus. A potential 15 if things go your way. Right now, we're going to leave it off, so it's not going to affect our score. We're going to toss up 20. Our final question. Responde latine.
Oh, we need to do
Publius-
score check. Score check. Score check.
We did it.
We did. Oh, okay. Sorry. I
Sorry.
apologize.
Yeah. Didn't we do it? Did we not finish it? Sorry. Let's go ahead and do it. I'll be
Wait.
quiet.
We did it and I was so fast. Okay, score check after 19. Georgia Gold 35, North Carolina 30, and New Jersey 75.
And that does not include points for 19, correct?
That does not include points for 19.
Fantastic. All right. Now number 20, everybody. Responde latine. Publius Cornelius Scipio Africanus est nomen notum. Quod est praenomen in illo nomine? I'll repeat it. Responde latine. Publius Cornelius Scipio. I have a buzz from North Carolina 1, Freya.
Publius.
Publius is correct for 10 points. Your first bonus. What is the Latin term for the name Africanus?
Oh, it's the one after the nomen.
Cognomen.
No, because he didn't have 4 of them. Africanus was one he earned, so something like the agnomen.
I thought it was Scipio that he earned.
No, because
I need your answer.
Cognomen, final answer.
Cognomen is not acceptable as is. You're looking for ognomen. You can do cognomen, but you have to tell me cognomen ex virtute. Ognomen is the one you were looking for.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. And your second bonus, what are the Latin terms for the names Cornelius and Scipio?
I mean,
nomen and
Is that one? The cognomen?
I don't know.
yeah, it would be.
Okay. Nomen and cognomen, final answer.
That is correct in that order. Thank you very much. So 5 points for that question and our score check at the end.
All right. At the end of the round, we have Georgia Gold with 35 points, North Carolina with 45 points, and New Jersey with 75 points.
I want to thank all the players for a fantastic round today and our audience members for joining us. Also want to thank our behind the scenes staff and the convention organizers for making this possible. So thank you all for today. If you want to go ahead and leave the room, we'll try to flip around and get our next round started. So thank you for coming today.
Valete omnes.
Thank you.
I ask as a coach, with the questions that were being possibly, sorry, I didn't realize I didn't have my speakers on. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Is this Crystal?
Yes. With the questions that were being possibly challenged, what would the scores be changed to? I'm sorry.
I don't know at this point, to be honest,
Okay.
because there's so many different ones. I think I'd hazard to guess if that were me.
Okay. And then Jeremy, are you going to be good for the George O'Connor at 6:30, or do I
Yes,
need
I'm not working the
third one?
the advanced round. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome
Thank you
to
for a
come as
wonderful
my
round.
You're welcome to come as my backup though. To make
I
sure
will.
group that up.
Thank you, everyone, for a wonderful round.
Thanks, Crystal.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Ken,
Thank
are
you,
you,
Mr. Johnson.
Ken, you are reading, right?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
excited.
I'm making you co-host.
Thanks. Who is going to post bonuses for me?
I think we also have Ben.
Other Ben.
Altair Ben.
Hannah, you're not Wisconsin City.
I can do it, yeah.
Need somebody to post the bonuses, and if somebody else can do the line thingy, because I forget.
I can do the line because I was doing an awesome job. I have it pasted. So
All right.
That's awesome.
BVG, can you post bonuses after the first reading?
On it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see who we've got here. All right, so we have Tennessee. Tennessee, do you have a player 1 coming? I guess.
She's there, Isabel.
Oh, okay. She just had, and then it looks like we have Texas, and we have coaches and 4 players, which is good. And Wisconsin. Wisconsin, do you guys have a player 1 who's coming?
Our player 1 is here.
Okay. Is that William?
That's me. No, that's Rhea. That's me.
Okay.
just out of order, I think.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it auto. Oh, there it is. I think every once in a while it will auto alphabetize, but it has not happened yet. Okay. Looks like we've got pretty much all of the principles here, so we will begin the pregame checklist.
Can we ask William Scare, the 4th? Can you identify yourself, please?
Oh, yes. William.
And Texas Logan. You're Texas, but you need something else there.
We already have, I think there's alternates, maybe?
I would suggest putting ALT after Texas, just to be
There
on
you
the
go.
safe side.
You got it.
Thanks. So William Scare. Does anyone know who that is? Since he does not seem to be forthcoming.
I think he's an alternate for our team.
Okay. All right. Let me go through this. We're just a minute or 2 behind. I'm going to go starting with those. Okay, so William, if you get this, if you can hear me, rename yourself with a team and number designation. If you are an alternate, you can just call yourself alternate for whichever team. And then we are going to do a virtual buzzer check. So can all of the players please signal with a buzz in the chat? Oh, got lots of people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that looks good. Looks like there are 12. I'm going to assume that you know who you are. And does everybody have a functional camera? So again, the rules are, Marco, can you turn yours on for just a second? Thank you. The rules for that are that during score checks, we're going to ask you to just pop them on to make sure that you're still with us. But if it helps your bandwidth issues, if you have any, you can leave. You don't have to turn them off, but you can turn them off if you need to during questions. You may not have any other electronic devices, books, or notes near you. You may have one blank unshared document or one blank piece of paper to write on. And then I'm going to introduce myself. My name's Ken Andino from Virginia. I will be the primary moderator for this round, and we have lots of support staff. If you guys could introduce yourself, other moderators, please.
I'll go. I'm Ben Johnson. I'm from Maine, and I will be handling the question breaks.
And I am Ben number 2. I will be handling posting the bony and anything else y'all need.
I'm moderator for Jeremy Walker, and I'll be doing whatever Mr. Andino tells me to do.
I'm Patty Hay. I'm from Pennsylvania, and I will be your timing today.
I'm Cindy Luongo Cassidy, and I'm one of your 2 scorers today. I'm from Central Texas.
We have a Ron Roessler, by the way, on his way in. Does anyone recognize that person?
That's Wisconsin's
coach. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
I'm Jason Gederowitz. I am in Texas, and I'm the other scorekeeper.
Cool. All right. Good. Audience, turn off all cameras and microphones that are capable of making noise. Coaches, please send a private message to Mr. Johnson if you have a challenge or concern in the chat, and he will deal with that. And then is our tech assistant ready? We are recording, so I have to do the part that says, okay. Keep checking the SCED app for upcoming sessions. Don't forget that many colloquially are pre-recorded and you can listen to them anytime. By participating in this session, you are agreeing to abide by the NJCL Code of Conduct and the guidelines, which I will go over. Do not record any video or audio without express permission. The moderator and the tech assistant have the authority to remind participants of the guidelines and to remove a participant from Zoom for not following the guidelines and/or the NJCL Code of Conduct. And then please remember that it was said at the beginning of round 2, but it's probably good to say again. So some clarification about pronunciation and spelling on non-language questions. If you give a questionable pronunciation, you may be asked to spell as specified in NJCL Certamen Rule 12C. If the spelling offered reasonably captures the correct answer, I may accept it or not at my discretion. If you use the chat to spell a word because of audio difficulties, I may ask you to pronounce the word if there is a question about acceptable spelling variations. If so, you will be asked to pronounce the word properly. If the answer is clearly incorrect when the student first answers, the moderator has the discretion to reject the answer without having you repeat it or spell it. Please also remember to wait to be recognized in order to answer a toss-up. Even if you appear first on your screen, the order on your screen may be different from the screen of my staff. Zoom audience, be quiet, although this is being live streamed, not really an issue. And it's Aurelia time, so you can get used to my Latins. Here we go. Aurelia, qui erps placebat, erat in Egypto cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo. Tradecum ludos magnos Iovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem hic equus iratus domum recurrere coipit. Ehu. Any questions about pronunciation? Cool. Please don't do anything that can be construed as consultation, including gestures, any verbal or electronic communication with your other players, coaches, or audience members. You may not communicate with players in any other way other than by voice in Zoom or in the chat. Coaches, players, there should be no exclamations about consultation or other rules during a question in progress. If you have a question during a toss-up, you should raise your hands or use your voice to ask the question. And please remember that I have discretion to make rulings during the rounds. If there's an issue, please direct it to Jenny Luongo, the Certamen chair, and please be polite and respectful of our judgment. Could players, so Isabel, I see that Isabel is the captain of the Tennessee team. Marco, Texas 1, is the captain. Wisconsin, which one of your players is your captain?
It's Henna. It's at the end of my last name, which is probably what's hard to
That's fine. As long as you have an asterisk, I think that we are good. Players, coaches, at this time, do you have any questions?
Are you gonna say 202 BC or like 202 BC?
I would say 202.
Could I get your banana bread recipe at the end of the round?
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I'll see if I can post that. I think I have it in a Google Doc. I just moved and I couldn't find it, and I was freaking out because I had it on a paper copy, but I'm pretty sure I have a Google
Thank
Doc.
you. It sounded pretty good when I heard about it on World Series.
It's basically like regular banana bread, but sometimes like you can put in like nuts or chocolate chips, but instead you use caramel chips and they like melt into the bread. It's amazing. Ooh, and with that, we're allowed to start. Okay, so good luck to all three teams. I'm going to read one practice question now for no points. This question does not necessarily reflect the difficulty of questions found in this tournament. Toss up. Which of the following temples was not on or next to the Capitoline Hill? The Temple of Jupiter Optimus Maximus, Temple of Concord, Temple of Juno Moneta, Temple of Diana. Wisconsin 1.
The Temple of Concord.
That's not correct. Texas 4.
Temple of Diana.
That is correct. Temple of Diana is correct. Do a couple of bonuses for practice. Your first bonus, Texas. On what other hill of Rome was the Temple of Diana located?
All right, I'm thinking this is Aventine. What do y'all think?
Go for it.
All right. Final answer, Aventine.
That is correct. In the second bonus, the Temple of the Divine Augustus in Rome is located between the Capitoline and what other hill?
I want to say this is Palatine. What do y'all think?
Yeah, go for it.
Final answer, Palatine.
That is also correct for no points whatsoever. But now we're all good. We know how it works. Everybody feels good. All right. Okay, here comes a real one. Good luck to all three teams. Toss-up question number 1. Who was admired by Nero for his verses, received ornamenta triumphalia for suppressing the Pisonian conspiracy? Texas 4.
Corbulo.
That's not correct. Tennessee 1.
Seneca.
I'm sorry. Repeat that, please.
Seneca.
It's not correct. I'm going to repeat this in its entirety for Wisconsin. Who was admired by Nero for his verses, received ornamenta triumphalia for suppressing the Pisonian conspiracy, attained distinction as a jurist, served as consul in 90 AD, and ultimately succeeded Domitian? Wisconsin 1.
Nerva.
Nerva is correct. 10 points. Your first bonus. On what artifacts of Nerva's reign do we find phrases such as libertas publica, salus, aequitas, justitia, and concordia exercituum?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, look at what the things are, the phrases, and think about what you think it is.
Maybe did he build something or something?
I don't recall any column or arch, but I don't know what else to
Answer,
say.
please.
Go with column, Nerva's column.
Nerva's column.
No, sorry. It was just coins. Your second bonus. In order to maintain the Concordia exercituum, what man did Nerva adopt as his heir?
Trajan.
Trajan, final answer.
That is correct. So 15 points on question 1 for Wisconsin. Toss-up question number 2. Translate into idiomatic Latin using the name Andreas for Andrew. Andrew always wakes up at dawn. Texas 1.
Prima Luce, semper Andreas,
Finish your answer, please.
Surrogate.
That is correct. Andreas semper prima luce surgit. There were some other options for the verb, but that will work. Your first bonus. What is the case and use of luce?
This is time when, right? Prima Luce at dawn.
I think so.
All right. Final answer, time when, or ablative time when, sorry.
That is correct. Your second bonus. Now translate this sentence into Latin. Cynthia will rise within 3 hours.
Hey, tribus horis. I and then I guess it's just Cynthia, and then it's just Sergette, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like that. All right, I'll go with it. Final answer, Cynthia. Sergette Tribus Horis.
Yes, that is correct. All right. 20 points on question 2. All right. Toss up question number 3. From what Latin word with what meaning do we derive the English word constellation? Texas 1.
Stella, star.
That is correct. The word was constellation. Your first bonus. What derivative of a Latin word meaning star is an adjective that would describe someone who held the door open for an old grandmother?
I guess considerate, Cetus.
Okay.
That's the correct definition, right? Considerate.
It seems like it, yeah.
All right. Final answer, considerate.
That is correct. And your second bonus, give the nominative singular, genitive singular, and gender for the root of considerate.
Cetus, ceteris, neuter, and then star. Yeah. Okay. Final answer, cetus, ceteris, neuter.
That is correct. So 20 points on question number 3 for Texas. Toss up question number 4. Book 5 of the Iliad primarily focuses on the successes of what hero? Texas 2.
Diomedes.
Diomedes is correct. The full question read, Book 5 of the Iliad primarily focuses on the successes of what hero who was aided by Athena in wounding 2 other deities, Ares and Aphrodite? Your first bonus. In Book 6 of the Iliad, after they discover an ancestral guest friendship, Diomedes exchanges armor with what Trojan warrior?
This is Glaucus. So yeah, say that, Marco.
Yeah.
Glaucus.
Glaucus. Okay. Final answer, Glaucus.
Glaucus is correct. And your second bonus, the Iliad says that Zeus took away Glaucus's wit, for he gave away armor of what metal in exchange for Diomedes' bronze armor?
Gold.
Gold. Okay. Final answer, gold.
That is correct. So 20 points on question 4 for Texas. Toss up question number 5. Make the phrase totum corpus accusat. Tennessee 1.
Tota corpora.
That is not correct. Texas 1.
Totum corpus.
That is correct. The question read, make the phrase totum corpus accusative singular. So that is correct, 10 points for Texas. And your first bonus, make the phrase totum corpus dative singular.
Toti corpori, right? Corpus is third, right? Okay. I'll just
with that.
Corpori there. I'll go with that. Final answer, Toti corpori.
Yes, toti corpori is correct. And your second bonus, make the phrase totum corpus genitive plural.
I'm guessing, hold up, totorum and then corporum. I'm thinking. What do you guys think about that? All right. Final answer, totorum corporum.
That is correct. Totorum corporum. 20 points on question number 5. And we are at our first score check. Players, if you could pop your cameras on if they were off.
Okay, at the end of 5 toss-ups, we have Tennessee yet to score, Texas with 80 points, and Wisconsin with 15 points.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay, players, you can turn off your cameras if you need to. And we will continue. Toss-up question number 6. Who worked around her inability to speak by weaving Texas 2?
Philomela.
Philomela is correct. Full question read, who worked around her inability to speak by weaving a tapestry that informed her sister Procne of her brother-in-law's crimes? Your first bonus, name Philomela's brother-in-law, a Thracian king.
So this is Terius. I can spell that if you want, Marco.
Terius?
Terius is correct. That is totally fine.
Okay.
And your second bonus is Procne and Philomela were transformed into a nightingale and swallow, respectively, after the events of their myth. Into what type of bird was Terius transformed?
It's called like a. So it's like a hoopoe or hoopoe. I don't really know how to pronounce it.
Do you know how to spell it?
I
Hoopoe.
I think so.
Oh, okay. Final answer, hoopoe.
Yeah, it's a hoopoe, pretty much. Yes, that is correct. And for some reason, it says a filthy hoopoe in the questions. So, but that was not necessary for the answer. So that is correct. 20 points on question 6. Toss-up question number 7. Responde latine. Cujus filius dia Dumenianus prope, Texas 4.
Macrinus.
That is not correct. Tennessee 1.
Niobe.
That is not correct. I will repeat for Wisconsin. Responde latine, cujus filius dia Dumenianus prope Antiochiam periet circa uno anno post mingentem caracalam ipse necaverat ut princeps fieret. I'm going to repeat that. Responde latine, cujus filius dia Dumenianus prope Antiochiam periet circa uno anno post mingentem caracalam ipse necaverat ut princeps fieret. Wisconsin 1.
Elagabalus.
It's not correct. Christian, you were very close, but since it said cujus filius and we said responde latine, you had to give the genitive, so you needed to answer macrini.
Oh.
So no points awarded on toss-up 7. Right guy, wrong case. Toss-up question number 8. For the sentence, the Roman citizens will force all instigators of sedition out of the city, give the form of the verb pello needed to Tennessee 1.
Pelabunt.
That is not correct. Texas 1.
Pelent.
Say again, please.
Pelent.
Pelent is correct. The question read, give the form of the verb pello needed to translate will force. Your first bonus. For the sentence, speak Fido, good boy. Translate speak using a deponent verb.
So just loquere, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Final answer, loquere.
Loquere is correct. And your second bonus, for the sentence, all of you will be compelled by the judge to complete your community service. What form of kogo would be needed to translate you will be compelled?
You will be compelled. Okay. Oh man. So you will be compelled, just cogeris, I think. Cogeris. Does that sound good?
Okay.
All of you. Oh wait, no. No. Cogamony, because it's all of you. I think. Right?
Yeah.
Time, please. Answer, please.
Cogamony, final answer.
Cogamony is correct. Good switch. 20 points on question number 8. Toss-up question number 9. Of the phrases ne plus ultra, pro tempore, multum in parvo, and persona non grata, which is best described by the phrase big things come in Texas 1?
Multum in parvum.
That's not correct. Tennessee 1.
Malta and Parwo.
Repeat your answer, please.
Malta and Parwo.
That's not correct. Wisconsin 4.
Multum and Parwo.
There, that's correct. Both of you two had one of the words wrong. So the phrase is multum in parvo. So that is correct. 10 points for Wisconsin. Your first bonus, Wisconsin. Of the phrases ne plus ultra, pro tempore, multum in parvo, and persona non grata, which is best described by the word perfection?
Ne plus ultra.
Yeah. Ne plus ultra, final answer.
That is correct. And your second bonus of the phrases ne plus ultra, pro tempore, multum in parvo, and persona non grata, which is best described by the word unwelcome?
Persona non grata. Persona non grata, final answer.
That is correct as well. 20 points on question 9 for Wisconsin. Toss-up question number 10. Give a let me start over. Toss-up 10. Give a Latin antonym for initi. Texas 1. Answer, please.
Discato.
Not correct. Wisconsin 4.
Hostess.
That's not correct. Tennessee 1.
Peritus.
No, that's not correct. We needed a noun. The word was initium, which is a beginning, so anything that meant an ending. Finus, exitus, terminus, all of those would have worked. So we will award no points on question 10. And can we have the score, please?
Yes, the score after 10 toss-ups, Texas has 120 points, Tennessee has yet to score, and Wisconsin has 35.
And everybody pop on. We got people on. Okay. Then we shall continue. Toss-up question number 11. What brother of Demetrius brought about Demetrius's execution by playing on the suspicions of their Texas 4?
Perseus.
That is correct. Full question read, what brother of Demetrius brought about Demetrius's execution by playing on the suspicions of their father Philip, ultimately leading to his succession to the throne of Macedon? Perseus is correct. Your first bonus. What Pergamene king stoked the Romans' suspicions of Perseus, ultimately leading to the Third Macedonian War?
I want to say this is Eumenes II. What do y'all?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Final answer, Eumenes II.
That is correct. And your second bonus. The Romans had no trouble reading geopolitical implications into Perseus's marriage to Laodice, who was the daughter of what Eastern king?
Ooh, Eastern king.
What Eastern kings do you know?
Say like in Antiochus, because I can't think of anything for that.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just go with that. Final answer, Antiochus.
That's not correct. The answer we were looking for is Seleucus IV. Okay. So you have 15 points on question number 11. And that takes us to toss-up question number 12. Translate the following sentence into English. Atalanta est femina, quae, Wisconsin 2.
Atlanta is a woman who won the race.
That's not correct. I'm going to repeat for Texas and Tennessee. Translate the following sentence into English. Atalanta est femina, quae quam omnes calarius currere, Texas 1.
Atalanta is a woman who could run faster than all.
That is correct. The full sentence was, Atalanta est femina, quae quam omnes calarius currere possit. Your first bonus. Translate this sentence. Cum Atalanta calerima esset, aliquis tamen eam superavit.
So, although Atalanta was very fast, nevertheless, I guess someone, nevertheless, someone overcame her.
Yeah.
All right. Final answer. Although Atlanta was very fast, nevertheless, someone overcame her.
That's fine. That is correct. Your second bonus, translate this sentence. Si supereris ab Atalanta caput tuum sit remoturum posturumque supra hastam.
Oh man. If you were to wait, hold up. If you
Isn't this translated like present, I think?
supereris.
Or I think I might have the wrong construction. I'm not sure.
No, I think you're correct actually. If you are overcome by Atlanta. Oh man.
This
Oh
is
man.
the part where like she puts your head on top of us.
Need you to begin your answer, please.
If you are to be overcome by Atlanta, your head will be put on a spear.
Close.
Yeah.
So if you are defeated by Atalanta, biggest problem I had with what you said is you didn't have anything for the word remoturum, but you had the bright idea. It's if you are bested or defeated, or if you should be defeated by Atalanta, your head would be removed and placed on top of a spear is basically what we were looking for. So you have 15 points on question number 12. All right. Toss a question number 13. What type of animal so frightened Battus that he lost his Wisconsin 3?
A cow.
That's not correct. Texas 2.
A lion.
A lion is correct. The full question read, what type of animal so frightened Battus that he lost his stammer, ravaged Kithaeron until being killed by Alcathous, was part of the Chimera together with a goat and a snake, and terrorized Nemea before being strangled by Heracles for his first labor? Your first bonus. Others say that Heracles killed the Kithaeronian lion because it had ravaged the flocks of what man, his stepfather?
So that's Amphitryon is the stepfather.
Amphitryon?
Yes.
Okay. Final answer, Amphitryon.
That is correct. And your second bonus, Apollo fell in love with what woman when he saw her wrestling a lion on Mount Pelion?
It's Cyrene. I can
I think I've
want
heard.
me to spell. I can spell it if you want.
Sure, spell it. Cool. All right, final answer is Cyrene.
That is correct. And spelled correctly. So 20 points on question number 13. Toss up question number 14. Which of these provinces was farthest east? Epirus, Galatia, Judea, Numidia, Tennessee 1.
Judea.
Judea is correct. The last was Rhytia. Judea is the correct answer. 10 points for Tennessee. Your first bonus. Which Roman emperor renamed Judea to Syria Palestina?
The only person that I know that like emperor wise that was around there was be like Titus, but I'm not 100% sure.
I would go with Titus.
Titus, final answer.
Sorry, it's Hadrian. So that one's not correct. Try bonus 2. Put the provinces Epirus, Galatia, Judea, Numidia, and Rhytia in order, progressing from farthest west to farthest east.
Well, we got to go that way. Okay. Numidia. Where's Galatia, Benjamin?
It's in eastern Turkey.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So Numidia,
Epirus.
Rhytia.
Rhytia.
Begin your answer, please.
Epirus, Rhytia, Galatia, and Judea. Final answer.
No, I didn't hear you say Numidia, but you got some of the middle ones
I
mixed up.
definitely did not. Yeah.
Numidia first. Numidia, Rhytia, Epirus, Galatia, Judea. So 10 points on question 14. Toss-up question number 15. Complete the following analogy. Conor is to Conari as Texas 1.
Oh man.
Answer, please.
Haberé.
Not correct. I'll repeat for Tennessee and Wisconsin. Complete the following analogy. Conor is to Conari as intersum is to blank. Wisconsin 4.
Inter-esse.
Inter-esse is correct. 10 points. Your first bonus. Complete the following analogy. Conor is to conatum esse as frango is to blank.
Said fractus.
It's
esse?
fractus esse.
Yeah.
Fractus esse, final answer.
No, the answer is fragisse because since Conor is deponent, you have to use an active form. And your second bonus, complete the following analogy. Conor is to conare as Duco is to blank.
Is it like
Is this
Duke?
Duke? Because it's
Yeah.
the imperative.
Yeah. Okay, Duke, final answer.
Duke is correct. So 15 points on question 15 for Wisconsin. And we will have our score check. And as a reminder, players, please pop your cameras on so we can see you.
All right. At the end of 15 toss-ups, we have Tennessee with 10 points, Texas with 170 points, and Wisconsin with 50 points.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll continue. Toss-up question number 16. Responde latine, cujus oculi in cauda pavonis positi sunt a unone. Tennessee 1.
Europa.
That's not correct. I can repeat for Texas and Wisconsin. Responde latine, cujus oculi in cauda pavonis positi sunt a unone. Wisconsin 4.
Is it Argy?
Yes, this isn't Jeopardy. You don't have to answer in the form of a question, but you're correct. The question said, whose eyes were placed on the peacock's tail by Juno? And good job answering in the genitive. Argy is correct. Your first bonus, Wisconsin. Responde latine. Quem custodiebat Argus antequam caecus factus est.
So who guarded Argus? Who was guarding?
I think it was like who was Argus guarding, right?
Oh.
Yeah, it's who Argus was guarding.
So it's Io, but what's that in the accusative? We have to answer in accusative, right?
No, yeah, it's accused. Ionem.
Ionem, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Ionem, final answer.
Ionem is correct. And your second bonus, responde latine, qua in regione est perfectum iter ionis post mortem argi.
In which region was?
Where did she go?
Yeah, after Argus died.
She went to Egypt.
Yeah.
Egypto?
Egypta, right?
Oh, yeah, Egypto.
No, wait, is it Ta or To?
It's qua in regione.
I thought Egypto.
I think it's Egypto because it's Egypto.
It's Egypto.
Please.
Egypto, final answer.
Egypto is correct. Look to the Aurelia passage.
Yeah, I was just.
So those are both correct. So you have 20 points on question 16. Toss-up question number 17. In round 1, we asked you about the English word repugnant. What synonym of repugnant is Wisconsin 3?
Pungent.
That is not correct. I will repeat for Texas and Tennessee. In round 1, we asked you about the English word repugnant. What synonym of repugnant is a derivative of a Latin word meaning taste? Tennessee 1.
Disgusting.
Disgusting is correct. Wondering a little bit why you changed from B to G there, but it works.
Oh.
It's fine. Just messing with you. Your first bonus, Tennessee. What synonym of disgusting is a derivative of a Latin word meaning roll?
Revolting, right, guys?
Yeah.
Revolting, final answer.
That is correct. And your second bonus, what synonym of revolting is a derivative of horreo, a Latin word meaning to bristle?
Abhorrent, perhaps?
Yeah.
Abhorrent, final answer.
That is correct. 20 points on question 17. Toss-up question number 18. In death, what pair of brothers became either the constellation Texas 2?
Castor and Pollux.
Castor and Pollux is correct. Full question read, in death, what pair of brothers became either the constellation Gemini or became St. Elmo's fire if one ignores the rumors that they spent alternate days on Olympus and in Hades? Castor and Pollux is correct. Your first bonus, Polydeuces was originally immortal like what sister of his who is sometimes called a daughter of Zeus and Nemesis?
So Helen.
Helen. Okay. Final answer, Helen.
That is correct. And your second bonus, Castor was originally mortal like what sister of his, the mother of Erigone and Chrysothemis?
So it's Clytemnestra, but you can defer to me if you don't want to say that.
Clytemnestra. Okay.
Yes. Final
Final answer, Clytemnestra.
That is correct. 20 points on question 18. Also, question number 19. Listen carefully to the following passage, which I will read twice. Then responde latine to the questions that follow. Lacerta sibi putavit. Etiam plus cibi me expectat in domo ilius ursae. Maxima cum difficultate lacerta se levavit a flumine, et ursam secuta est. Avida magnam canam edere. Nescivit autem ursulos a patre urso servari, et patrem in animo habere aliquid edere tantum quam lacertam. Repeating. Lacerta sibi putavit. Etiam plus cibi me expectat in domo ilius ursae. Maxima cum difficultate lacerta se levavit a flumine, et ursam secuta est. Avida magnam canam edere. Nescivit autem ursulos a patre urso servari, et patrem in animo habere aliquid edere tantum quam lacertam. The question, quo modo Texas 1.
Magna cum difficultate.
Yes. Yeah, that's fine. The passage said maxima cum difficultate, but there's no reason that you had to even say the word maxima at all. So I'm going to accept that. Here is your first bonus question. Cur lacerta ursam secuta est?
So could you paste the question? Thank you. Oh. So why did the lizard
Maybe like edere magnam canum?
Awida. Yeah, I guess.
Answer, please.
Edere, final answer.
Need more information, please.
Edere magnam canum.
That's fine. That's correct. Your second bonus, quem non expectabat lacerta?
The father, right? So just patrem.
I suppose, yeah.
Et patrem in animo hadere. Oh, the lizard was expecting more food in the house, so I guess, yeah, patrem. Final answer, patrem.
Patrem is correct. 20 points on question 19, and our after 19 score check, please. Cameras on.
Score check after 19 toss-ups. Tennessee has 30 points. Wisconsin has 70 points. And Texas has 210 points.
Okay. Final toss-up. Toss-up question number 20. According to Livy, what king's reign included building projects such as Tennessee 2?
Angus Marcus.
That is not correct. Wisconsin 1.
Angus Marcius.
That's not correct. Texas 4.
Tarquinius Priscus.
That is correct. So the full question read, according to Livy, what king's reign included building projects such as draining the area for the Forum and starting construction on the Circus Maximus, but ended in murder at the hands of his predecessor's sons? Tarquinius Priscus is correct. So Texas, your first bonus. Who was Priscus's wife, who predicted his kingship and ensured the reign of his successor?
I'm pretty sure this is Tanaquil. What do y'all think?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Final answer, Tanaquil.
That is correct. Your second bonus, who was this successor who brought the sons of Ancus Marcius to justice before it was revealed that Priscus was dead?
I want to say that Servius Tullius. What do y'all think?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Final answer, Servius Tullius.
That is correct. So 20 points for Texas on the last question. And can we have a final score check, please?
Yeah, at the end of the round, we have Tennessee with 30 points, Texas with 230 points, and Wisconsin with 70 points.
Okay, great job, everybody. So please, I am posting that link one more time. So that is the link that is the digital scoreboard. So please remember that at the conclusion of this round for everybody, the top 9 teams will make the semifinals. So keep an eye on that. And we hope to see you there. Hope you enjoyed virtual Certamen. And good luck in the rest of your competitions. So we are good. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for moderating.
Anytime.
Yeah, thank you all for moderating.
Can I get the banana bread recipe, please?
I'd like to post that in the chat. Let me see if I have it. Hang on one second. Look.
Isabel, why the Fargo Dome?
Because it's such a holy place. Like Nationals last year, close to my heart.
First Nationals?
Yes.
Huh. That's awesome.
Ben, I'm going to step out for a second.
Totally.
Good job, everybody.
Bye, Jeremy.
Bye.
Thank you, friends. Bye.
Thank you.
behind. There it is. So Isabel, I sent it to you. So what you want to do there, that last one, when it says chocolate chips, you got to find caramel chips. And then
Caramel chips.
Caramel chips.
Got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I
Good
appreciate
luck.
That's brilliant. It's like Bananas Foster's almost, or
Yeah, that's what it is. It tastes like Bananas Foster on bread. So I always like when I'm eating it, I'll eat it warm. So that's the way to go.
Did you put like ice cream or anything on it? That'd be.
Is this a banana
deluxe.
bread
Or
recipe?
grilled, you could grill it. That'd be good.
Is this the banana bread recipe you alluded to in World Series?
It is.
Wow.
People are watching.
No
All right,
problem.
I have to hop out to another room. So good luck in your round, guys.
Which one of you guys is going to be reading the questions so that I can put you in my private message thing?
Ben Johnson will be reading.
Ben Johnson will be reading. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna fill up my glass of water really fast.
Oh, I should rename myself.
I'm gonna shut my camera off. You guys don't need to see me eat a snack. So. In my mic.
Kevin, what's your background?
This is the New York Public Library.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Gotta represent.
Yeah. That's beautiful. I see it all the time from the outside, but oddly enough, I've never been inside my entire life, and I feel like I missed out.
It is very, very nice.
Actually, we just were there at the end of February, before, like, a couple of weeks before everything shut down. Great place. Okay, so people are coming in now. Has everyone renamed themselves? Looks like we've got a bunch. Let's see. Abigail from Maryland, can you put your MD2 at the front? And Evan, can you put your NY3 in brackets? Just so you're kind of in with everyone else. Mr. Moore, can you identify yourself as a coach? And okay, good. We have an alternate. Okay. Maryland, are you waiting for a number one?
I'm number one is here and identified. I don't know why it doesn't.
Okay.
It's at the top, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why it never listens to the rest of them. It seems like it's formatted the same way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rename you just to see if that'll help.
It's happened every time. I'm not sure what the difficulty is, but if you think it works, then yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. It probably won't do anything. Okay, so Maryland has 4, right? Yeah. Okay. Maryland has 4. New York has 3.
Yep.
Is that correct? And you're not waiting for a 4th?
Nope.
Okay. Texas has 4 and 4 alternates and 2 coaches. And I think we have everyone here. We have another question to. Okay.
Please, yeah.
Yeah, we've got to do a replacement question. Okay.
That's ours, right? Yeah.
Yes, for Maryland. So to New York and Texas, we have to give 2 replacement boni for Maryland from the last round. So you guys please refrain from doing anything. Okay, and timer, Patty?
That's
you
me.
ready?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Maryland, you guys ready?
As we'll ever be.
Okay, can I get you all to just to like buzz in for just to get you active? Pretend like you all answered the toss-up. Okay, great. Okay, so replacement Boney for toss-up 2 for Maryland. Bonus number 1. Translate into Latin using the noun oncerus for geese. The sacred geese made so great a racket that they awakened Manlius.
Oh, it's in there. Great. Okay, so Onther. So on, they do not give me the gender. That's fun. We're gonna assume that geese are masculine. So Onther's Sakri made so great that
Okay, I need your
so-
answer.
Okay, so we're gonna start my answer. So Onther's Sakri Tom Magnum Sonatum Facerent Ut Monlium Excitarent.
I am not going to take that. I heard facerent. Everything else looked great. So so close. We were looking for like a just a indicative Fakiebunt or
Oh,
fake K-Runt.
Sorry.
Yeah. Everything else wonderful. Nice job. 0 points though for bonus 1. Bonus 2. Translate into Latin using a supine. Your voice is hard to hear.
Okay, so walks tui difficilus auditu est, I believe.
Wait, Micah, if
Yeah.
it purpose to hear, wouldn't it be accusative?
No, it's like a specific construction.
Okay.
Auditu, yeah, difficilus
Oh, it's
auditu.
not purpose.
Est. Yeah. Okay. So walks tui difficilus auditu est.
Close again. You said tui. When walks is.
I'm doing that like voice of you. Like
Yeah. So the personal pronoun is never used for possession.
Can't do.
Yeah. No, it has to be the adjective.
Okay.
Walks to a difficilus auditu est.
Okay.
So. Yeah. Thank you for that. Let's report that.
Can we actually check on walks tui potentially?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And I sent in your challenge. So. Okay, so I think we have everyone. Is that correct? Hearing no objection.
Let's see.
Ben, can you identify that we have everyone?
Sure, yeah, totally.
Okay. Let's start running through the pregame. Okay, so we have everyone's a co-host. Okay, good. Okay, so the students you guys have all renamed yourself correctly. We had some people pop out and come back in, and everyone looks like they are renamed.
And we're good on everyone.
Okay. So let's have everyone do a buzzer check. Maryland, you've already done that, but you can anyway. Buzz in, make
Sorry.
sure your keyboards are working. Okay. Good. Oh. Hold on. Okay, I did that 4-finger thing with my computer mouse trackpad thing and everything just went all haywire. Okay. We have captains. Everyone has asterisked themselves. Is that correct? New York 1, Kevin. Texas 1, Teddy. And Maryland, Mika or Micah?
Micah.
Micah. Okay.
Thank you.
Great. Let's see. Everyone has a camera. Everyone has a camera. Why don't you turn your cameras on so I can see you all? Micah, okay, great. And alternates do not, and coaches do not. Okay, so remind you that you are to have no other electronic devices, books, or notes near you. You may have open one blank unshared doc and or a blank piece of paper to write on during the rounds. Let's do our introductions. My name is Ben Johnson. I am a Latin teacher and state chair up in Maine, and I will be moderating today.
I am Ben Van Gelder, currently residing in Virginia, and I will be supporting Ben sort of on the functions around moderating. If you have questions during the round about process or anything like that, I'm the person to reach out to.
I'm Patty Hay. I'm a Latin teacher and state chair in Pennsylvania, and I will be doing your timing for today.
I'm Cindy Luongo Cassidy. I am not a Latin teacher, but I'll be doing your scoring. I was a math teacher. Close enough.
Good thing you're on score.
Mother to a Latin teacher, though, so.
Hi.
Say again. Yeah, mother to a Latin teacher. That's true.
Hi, I'm Jason Gaderowitz. I am a Latin teacher. I'm not a mother to anyone, but I am the other scorekeeper, and I'm also in Texas.
Okay, so I'd like to remind the coaches and alternates that you should have all of your cameras and microphones off, especially if they're making noises for distractions. And again, coaches, if you have a question or a challenge or concern or anything, please send a private message to the other Ben here, Ben Van Gelder. Great. Okay, so again, I'd like to welcome you guys all to, this is advanced round 3. And I am Ben Johnson moderating. We have Ben Van Gelder here, who's going to be backing me up, Patty on timer, and then Cindy and Jason doing the score sheet. Reminder to keep checking the Sched app for upcoming sessions. Don't forget that many colloquia are pre-recorded, and you can listen to them at any time. By participating in this session, you are agreeing to abide by the NJCL Code of Conduct and the guidelines, which I will go over. Do not record any audio or video without express permission. The moderator and the tech assistant have the authority to remind participants of the guidelines and to remove a participant from Zoom for not following the guidelines and or the NJCL Code of Conduct. We'll read this again. This was read at the beginning of round 2. The moderating staff would like to give some clarification about pronunciation and spelling on non-language questions. If a student gives a questionable pronunciation, they may be asked to spell as specified in NJCL Certamen Rule 12C. If the spelling offered by the student reasonably captures the correct answer, the moderator may accept it at his or her discretion. Similarly, if the student uses the chat to spell a word because of audio difficulties, the moderator may ask the student to pronounce the word if there is a question about acceptable spelling variations. If so, the student will be expected to pronounce the word properly. If the answer is clearly incorrect when the student first answers, the moderator has the discretion to reject the answer without having to repeat or spell. And again, this is the 3rd round, so hopefully you're used to this, but please wait until I call on you and I'll go with your state, your number, and your first name. And it's going to be in the order that you show up on my screen, and that may be different on your own screen. We're going to go with the official screens of the Certamen staff. Again, reminder to the Zoom audience out there, please be quiet for the duration of the match with your cameras turned off. You can clap using the Zoom reactions at score checks for 5, 10, and 15, and you may only type encouraging words in the chat. You may type encouraging words then, yeah. When the scores are read at 19, though, only the clapping reactions are allowed. And audience members, you may turn on your cameras and microphones at the end of the round. Okay, let's do the Aurelia passage so you can get comfortable with how I pronounce Latin. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti, et equo suo. Tredecem ludos magnos Iovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem hic equus iratus domum recurrere coipit. Eheu. Okay, please don't do anything that may be construed as consultation, including gestures and any verbal or electronic communication with the other players, coaches, or audience members. You may not communicate with other players in any other way, except by voice, in Zoom, or by Zoom chat. Again, reminder the coaches, players, and audience members that there should be no exclamations about consultation or other rules or procedures during a question in progress. If players have a question during a toss-up, I'm going to ask that you voice yourself because I don't have everyone on my screen. And if you raise your hand and you're on my second screen, I might not see it. So please speak up. And don't type it in the chat because it can be construed as buzzing in. Reminder to coaches, players, and audience members that the moderators have discretion to make rulings during the rounds. If there is an issue, please direct it to the Certamen chair, Jenny Luongo. Please be polite and respectful of our judgment. Okay, we've already looked at the captains, and I think we're good. And during the bonus time, just a reminder, whoever says final answer will be giving the final answer. And once time is called, then the next thing said by the team will be considered the final answer. Okay, do you guys have any questions about anything, how I pronounce Latin, any other conventions that I may do? Okay, great. Let's get the questions up. Okay, we are reading Advanced Round 3, 2020. You guys don't want last year's questions, do you?
No. Do we have the practice question, or are we not doing that?
We will. We'll have a practice question.
And Ben, do we have the? I'm just checking over the list. Did you see the go ahead and I miss it?
No, I don't think we have the go ahead. Can you let them know that we're done though?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. And just like to thank you guys for playing Certamen in your homes or the New York Public Library, which is, you must have some strings there to pull in order to be in that place. We're doing our best. So
I was gonna say, I thought I was feeling pretty proud of this when I came on, but then Ben Johnson's got an array behind him, and then Kevin shows up with a whole New York Public Library behind us. So.
But we got a theme going. So, yeah, we're gonna do our best to make things good, and you guys are gonna do your best. So, yeah, Evan, that's right. You recognize me from AP Latin live stream with Jenny Luongo, by the way. That was quite a feat. Hope you did well on the AP test. I won't ask you specifically, but if you didn't do as well as you expected, you could probably blame me for that. Okay. Thanks, Emma. I've lived with that my whole life. Is your coach here? Is Mr. Lee here? Just so
we have a report. Yeah.
Who is unnamed Texas coach?
I think that's Mr. Lee.
Is that Mr. Lee? You should remind him how to use Zoom. You guys enjoying convention so far?
Yeah. Good. Good experience.
How's the food?
Just like mom's cooking.
That's great. That's great.
I've always brought like a bunch of snacks to these, so I have chocolate this time, but it's a blast.
Okay, good.
You have
like
an
a regular convention.
You have an exceedingly high quality camera. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, that looks great.
Thanks. I put a lot of work into making it look good. Zoom's top notch.
Excellent.
Like the bokeh in the background, like yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I'm doing an f1.8, so it's like.
Anyone go to any
colloquia?
Sure.
Okay, I don't know. I was just trying to guess. Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Teach us something.
Yeah. Like what should we go to?
I didn't get all the way through it, but I enjoyed the JC Iliad. It was quite nice, yeah.
I also watched that one. It was pretty good, yeah.
What role did Susan Shearer play in the JC Iliad?
I guess
the role, full stop. Yeah, she just narrated all of it.
Yeah, the narrator.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The historian.
The Odyssey and Song was pretty great while it lasted. There were some internet issues.
Oh, were there?
There were, but it was still some Joe Goodkin in my life.
Did anyone go to the like online dance, whatever that was? No? Okay, I didn't either. I was just curious.
That's so funny.
How does that work? Do you just like stand there and just like boogie out, or
presumably?
I think dance was in quotation marks. I think it was more of a get together, but yeah. But also, I could just be wrong about that because I didn't go. Does anyone have any pets around them?
Oh yeah. Hey.
Fish. Sometimes my dog will barge in here and then jump on me. So if I go down, Ben, it's all you. Okay.
I'm trying to see if I can like angle my camera so you guys can see my dog. I might be able to. Hold on.
Nice cats. Is that 3 cats?
3,
Wow.
and the fourth one is.
There's my dog.
And you are now enjoying the entertainment for when we have to chat on something or go into a breakout room or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
For adoption. Yeah, are y'all watching?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw. How nice.
Aw.
Many cats.
Aw, I'm sorry. Oh, I should put my pronouns.
Ben, where in Maine are you from?
I live right outside of Bangor, so in a town called Hamden, and it is about 2.5 hours away from New Hampshire, and it would take us 110 minutes to drive to Canada.
Oh.
But they're still like 4 hours north of Maine.
Yeah.
Like I just came back from a camp that was 3.5 hours away, like 30 minutes away from Canada.
Yeah, I love Maine. I used to go over the summers. Obviously not this summer, but
to where?
For many summers we went to Portland. We also went to Freeport.
Yeah.
And I think 2 summers ago we went to Bar Harbor.
Oh, excellent. We spent a couple of days down in Bar Harbor because no one's going there. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, if you know anything about the Maine coast, like down east is up. But they call it down because it's like downwind. So they call it down east. But yeah, no, technically Bar Harbor is kind of like down for us. You have to go, what is that, southeast or so? Kind of. I mean, it takes about hour 15 for us to get there. But Bangor,
awesome.
home of Stephen King.
Oh.
Interesting.
So and I actually, the school that I teach in was Stephen King's first job out of college. He was an English teacher for a year or half a year or something. And then like in February or March, Carrie got picked up. And he wrote Carrie, probably imagining like our school. And so he wrote Carrie and got picked up and then left the next day. So I would too. Right?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any former students of him that like remember him. I wonder if he was a good teacher. I assume so, but like.
I mean, I don't know. Aren't all teachers scary? Stephen King would be scarier.
Yeah,
sure.
I knew people that worked with him, so how about that? But I think that they've all left. This was back in like early 70s.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Stephen King's old. He's like
yeah, I mean,
late
he'd
70s
be
now.
scary, but like if he's an English teacher, I'd imagine you'd get some pretty fantastic advice out of him for writing and such.
I'm sure he has some pretty strong views on adverbs.
Yeah.
I think what is this famous quote? The road to hell is paved with adverbs. So just remember that. Okay.
Funny. So my eyes are just glued to this phone.
Yeah.
Ignore. Yeah.
We're still waiting on other rooms to get done with the pregame stuff, which we've already finished, and also any other replacement bony that other teams have.
I kind of want that quote to end with adverbially instead of with adverbs.
That's awesome. How many books has Stephen King written at this point?
A lot.
Yeah.
What's up, number 12?
Yeah.
At least half a dozen, yeah.
Quote Libros.
Yeah.
Stephanus Rakes. Was it Screwset?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could definitely make that a World Series question.
Responde Latine.
Yeah.
That's our practice question.
Let's see if Google knows how many books has. Oh, it's the top. It's the top Google suggestion. So that's good.
That's because they can hear your mic.
Yeah.
Do you want to play? Do you want to play who gets closest? I'll guess.
Okay, go.
Okay. So I was gonna say Price is Right rules, so closest without going over.
I mean, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
I'll say 10.
11. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna say 40.
Okay.
I'm going 20.
I'm gonna go 38.
I has 61.
21.
50.
Any more?
5.
70.
Okay, so we've been given the go-ahead. So on that note,
Wait,
How many?
Come on.
actually, Google is it's very bad because it says at least 96.
Oh. So whoever
At
said
least.
I don't know why they can't count. I mean, it's
Whoever
not
said
like
70 wins.
it's not like Stephen King is this author with
It's
we've
already
lost
like
many of his works and stuff, and we only have it in
How many extant works of Stephen King?
Okay, so on that note, I think hopefully you guys are good. Let's do the practice question. Okay, are you ready? Any other last minute questions? Okay. So I will read one practice question now for no points. This question does not necessarily reflect the difficulty of questions found in this tournament. Toss up, 0 for any team. On November 9th, 63 BC, what speech of Cicero was Texas won Teddy?
In Catalina,
I'm going to need more information.
the second one.
Yes, that's good. Yeah. Was delivered from the Rostrum ad Populum is the rest of the question. Okay, bonus 1 to Texas. What speech of Cicero was a defense for a great friend who also was an actor? This friend and Gaius Fannius were going to train the slave Panurgus as an actor until Panurgus was murdered.
I think this is a Pro Roskio Comoido. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Pro Roskio Comoido, final answer.
That is correct. And bonus 2, In which of his speeches does Cicero defend a praetor of 63 BC who had helped carry out the punishment of the Catilinarian conspirators against charges of extortion?
Is this the Profonteo thing? I think it is, actually. Profonteo, final answer.
That is incorrect. It is the pro flacco.
Are we gonna get a line in between questions?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Ben will do that.
Sure, yeah. So yeah, I guess I can do after between the bony and then before the next toss up. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I think it's really, it's really for me so that I can see where the distinction goes.
Cool.
Okay, here we go. Toss up number 1 for any team. Who led the Senate to reject Tiberius Gracchus's treaty, Texas 1 Teddy?
Scipio Nasica.
That is incorrect. I will repeat for Maryland and New York. Who led the Senate to reject Tiberius Gracchus's treaty saving the army of Gaius Hostilius Mancinus when it had been trapped by the Numantines, then himself captured the city of Numantia in 133 BC? I will reread. Who led the Senate to reject Tiberius Gracchus's treaty, saving the army of Gaius New York to Ryan?
Marcus Tullius Cicero.
That is incorrect. Who led the Senate to reject Tiberius Gracchus's treaty, saving the army of Gaius Hostilius Mancinus when it had been trapped by the Numantines, then himself captured the city of Numantia in 133 BC? Maryland 1.
Gaius
Micah.
Gracchus.
That is incorrect. No, it was Scipio Aemilianus. Okay, no points to any team on toss-up 1. Toss-up 2 for any team. Translate into English. Adventus sociorum saluti fessis Romanis fuit. Translate into English. Adventus sociorum, Maryland 1, Micah.
The arrival of the Allies was tiring to the Romans.
That is incorrect. I will repeat one more time. Translate into English. Adventus sociorum saluti fet Texas 2 will.
The arrival of the Allies was a help to the tired Romans.
That is incorrect. I'll repeat. New York 3, Evan.
The tired allies were helped by the Romans.
That is incorrect. The answer here is the arrival of the Allies was a salvation, safety, or health for the tired Romans.
What sorry, actually I may have just missed it. What did Will say from Texas?
Will said help.
Help. Oh, health.
Help.
Help.
Oh, I see.
Is what I heard.
Gotcha.
Did you want to? Do you think that?
And that was the only issue.
That was the only issue.
And he said help. I mean, feel free to call it otherwise. I guess I'd say give them the bony just in case.
Yeah, I think we should. Let's just check to see if I can quickly give it to you. Okay, so we're going to mark it down as 0 points and give you the bony just so that we don't have to call you back. Okay, so the bonus for Texas. You guys ready? Bonus 1. What 2 uses of the dative are illustrated in that sentence?
Reference and purpose. Right. Yeah. Reference and purpose. Final answer.
That is correct. And bonus 2. What use of the genitive is illustrated in that sentence?
Could you paste the sentence into the chat, please?
Oh, yes, can do.
It's probably
I got it.
possession.
The arrival of the allies.
Yeah. So like this, is it really just possession? Maybe.
Because it's the Allies' arrival. Like the Allies' arrival is also a totally legit
Yeah, I feel like
translation of that.
So
that's probably.
I need an answer, guys.
okay, sure. Possession. Final answer.
No, we're looking for subjective. So mark that down that Texas could receive 15 points for toss-up 2. But we're going to mark it as 0 for now.
And we have the challenge being we have a particular source too to look at in Glossa. We can figure that out later. Just wanted to add that.
Yeah, but the good news is that since we have your bony, we don't have to call you guys back just in case if it gets ruled correct. Okay. Toss up 3 for any team. What name is shared by related Megarians, a general whose daughter Endeus married New York to
Sorry,
Ryan?
pressed it accidentally.
Okay, I'll have to exclude you guys from this question though.
All right.
Because I was in for halfway through. So, what name is shared by related Megarians, a general whose daughter Endeus married Iacchus, and an outlaw who compelled travelers to wash their feet? Texas 4 bearing.
Skyron.
Skyron is correct. Compelled travelers to wash their feet, then pushed them off a cliff into the jaws of a sea turtle. Skyron. Bonus 1 to Texas. What pair, the sons of Iacchus and Endeus, killed their half-brother Phocus at their mother's request?
So this is going to be Peleus and Telamon.
Okay. Defer to bearing.
Peleus and Telamon. Final answer.
Peleus and Telamon is correct. Bonus 2, Theseus killed Skyron, the outlaw, while traveling to Athens from what city?
Troyzen, I believe.
Okay.
And also, we got this. Troyzen. Final answer.
Troyzen is correct. 20 points to Texas on toss-up 3. Toss-up 4 for any team. The duel between Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr is the climactic moment of the musical Hamilton. From what Latin noun Maryland won Micah?
Clamor shout.
That is incorrect. I will repeat for Texas and New York. The duel between Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr is the climactic moment of the musical Hamilton. From what Latin noun with what meaning do we derive the noun duel? Texas 1, Teddy?
Bellum, meaning war.
That is correct. Bonus 1 to Texas. When entire units of the Roman army were found guilty of major crimes, generals culled a tenth of the soldiers responsible, a process known as decamatio. From what Latin word with what meaning do we derive cull?
What are you thinking, Ethan?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe cola.
Coola?
Colo. Oh, what'd you say?
I said coolest. I don't think that's a thing.
What is that?
It'd be cola.
Sounds good to me.
I need an answer.
Colo, meaning to inhabit.
No, we're looking for Lego or Coligo. Lego means to choose or read. Coligo is to collect or gather. Okay, bonus 2 to Texas. Such crimes included insubordination, revolt, and cowardice. Give the Latin roots and their meanings of 2 of those crimes.
So cowardice comes from tail, right?
Yeah, cauda.
Subordination comes from ordo, right?
Ordo meaning
line.
line. Okay, sure. And then revolt, is that from like wool? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Meaning
Ordo meaning line and cauda meaning tail. Final answer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check on Ordo. Yeah, well, that's correct. So 15 points to Texas on toss-up 4. Toss-up 5 for any team. Oh, sorry. For revolt, it's Wolwo, meaning to roll. Okay, toss-up 5 for any team. Ilea Stilo and Varo Rayet, Maryland 1, Micah.
We're going to say we're going to say geography.
Answer,
Geography.
That is incorrect. I will repeat for Texas and New York. Ilea Stilo and Varo Reatinas wrote on the authenticity of works attributed to what author? Texas 1, Teddy.
Plautus.
Plautus is correct. What author of Rudanes, Poenulus, Mostellaria, and 18 other comedies? The boni go to Texas. Bonus 1. Volcacius Sedigatus ranked Plautus second among 10 comic playwrights. Which comedic playwright who was the author of Plocium was ranked first by Sedigatus?
Man, Caeculius Statius. Yeah. Caeculius Statius, final answer.
That's correct. Bonus 2. What writer of Fabulae Palliatae entitled Caupuncula in Pancratiastes was ranked last by Sedigatus?
Ennius. Yeah, Ennius, final answer.
Ennius is correct. 20 points to Texas on toss-up 5, and looks like we have a score check, so let's get our cameras on too.
Hi. At the end of 5 toss-ups, we have Maryland yet to score, New York yet to score, and Texas with 55 points.
Okay, nice job, guys. Let's go to toss-up number 6. Ben, can you repeat the little line?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Toss-up 6 for any team. Listen carefully to the following Latin passage, which I will read twice, then responde latine to the questions which follow. Bos in Sabinis nata, quidam patri familiae dicitur, miranda magnitudine ac specie. Fixa per multas aetates cornua in vestibulo templi Dianae monumentum ei fuere miraculo. I'll repeat. Bos in Sabinis nata, quidam patri familiae dicitur, miranda magnitudine ac specie. Fixa per multas aetates cornua in vestibulo templi Dianae monumentum ei fuere miraculo. The question, cur ha Texas 2, Will?
Quod both erat
I need you to finish.
ingains.
That is incorrect. Maryland 1, Micah?
Quod both in Sabinis nata est.
That is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for New York. The question, cur haec bos miranda est? New York 2, Ryan?
Quod erant bos Dianae.
That's incorrect. We're looking for.
Hey,
Oh,
I was gonna say, the first person to respond, Will from Texas, you said quod erat in gains.
Yes.
What do you think, Ben? Is that worth asking the Boney on? Could you? Well, the other alternative is asked to be more specific.
Yeah. I don't think we need to ask to be more specific. I think that that's something that we can bring back. Okay. So let's ask the Boney to Texas. The answers we were looking for were magnitudine specie or ob magnitudinem. But scorekeepers, can you write down that he said quod bos erat in gains? Yeah. Okay. So Ben, can you paste the passage?
Yes, we'll do.
Okay. Bonus 1 to Texas. Ubi erant cornua huius bovis multas aetates.
In
The temple.
vestibulo.
In vestibulo templi Dianae, probably. Yeah. All right. So you want to just say it?
Sure.
Okay. Defer to Will.
In vestibulo templi Dianae. Final answer.
Oh, that's correct. Bonus 2. Cur cornua ibi fixa sunt.
It was a monument.
So like
to her?
To its
right.
like miraculo, right? To its specialness or whatever. Right?
Okay, defer to Will.
Monumentum ei fuere miraculo. Final answer.
Yes, that's correct. Hold on for a second. Okay. So I'm going to. Okay, let's do this. Let's give Texas the 20 points then for question 6. We'll call that granted, and then we'll bring it back and discuss it, if that makes sense. I kind of like in gains there on second thought, but we'll definitely talk about it, and there's a chance that the points will be taken away. But 20 points then to Texas on toss-up 6. Okay, toss-up 7 for any team. What type of animal killed a child who was laid on a bed of parsley for safekeeping, filled the bridal chamber of Admetus and Alcestis, guarded the Texas 4 bearing?
Snake.
Snake is correct. Guarded the original shrine at Delphi before being killed by Apollo and replaced the hair of Medusa. Snake. Bonus 1 to Texas. Name the child who was laid on a bed of parsley for safekeeping by his nurse, Hypsipyle.
Opheltes.
Okay, defer to bearing.
Opheltes, final answer?
That is correct. And bonus 2, name the serpentine guardian of the original shrine at Delphi who was killed by Apollo.
Python.
Okay, Python, final answer.
Python's correct. 20 points to Texas on toss-up 7. Toss-up 8 for any team. What author's religious views were so strict that he wrote a Maryland 1, Micah?
Augustine.
Augustine is incorrect. I will restart for Texas and New York. What author's religious views were so strict that he wrote a De Corona claiming military service as incompatible with the Christian faith and a De Spectaculis Texas 1, Teddy.
Tertullian.
Tertullian's correct. Discouraging Christians from taking part in theatrical spectacles and converted to a strict non-Orthodox sect known as Montanism. Tertullian. Bonus 1 to Texas. What work of Tertullian, written in 197 AD, was written in the form of a speech addressed to governors of the provinces, which sought to defend Christians from the attacks of pagans?
Like Ad Nationes?
Yeah, I think so. Ad Nationes, final answer.
No, it's the Apologeticum. Bonus 2. What other Christian apologist series of 81 letters provides information on the nature of life in Africa Proconsularis and the persecutions occurring in Christian communities during the 3rd century AD?
This is Cyprian. Pretty sure.
That's good.
Okay, Cyprian, final answer.
That's correct. 15 points to Texas on toss-up 8. Toss-up 9 for any team. Give the Latin word which means in the works of or in the presence of. Maryland 1, Micah.
Coram.
That is incorrect. Texas 2, Will. I need an answer.
Laborat.
That's incorrect. I will New York 3, Evan.
Ardores?
That's incorrect. We're looking for Apod. Okay.
Sorry, can I hear the first definition of that? Sorry, what was it?
In the works of or in the presence of.
Okay. Can we check on Coram? Because I know it means in the presence of. So, and just like on the off chance.
Yeah.
And what do you think?
I'll get the OLD down. If that, do you think that works?
Yeah. Pause for a sec. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just
hold on. It's
okay.
Let's see if my thing will. Okay, here we go. Coram. We have 3 definitions. Definition 1, face-to-face, be without intermediaries in person. Definition 2, often with verbs of perceiving, in one's own or another's presence before one's, I shouldn't be, in one's own or another's presence before one's own or another person's eyes in the presence of many publicly, openly. Yes, there. And then the third one is in the presence of.
So yeah, I think it's a no.
Yeah, it's a no.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Nope.
All good.
You have that right, so. Okay, toss up 10 for any team. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Quem Diocletianus nominavit Herculeum Augustum. Texas 1, Teddy.
Maximian.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. Okay, yes. Bonus 1 to Texas. Responde Latine. In qua provincia habitavit Diocletianus postquam abdicavit.
Dalmatia, I think.
Did you want to say like in Dalmatia?
Yeah, sure. In Dalmatia, final answer.
That's correct. And bonus 2, responde Latine, quale aedificium maximum Constantinus finivit inter arcum Titi et forum.
Basilicum.
Yeah, wait, so quale? Yeah, Basilicum, I think. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, Basilicum, final answer.
That's correct. 20 points to Texas on toss-up 10. And score check time.
After 10, Maryland is yet to score. Texas has 130, and New York is yet to score.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Toss up 11. And can you do the, sorry, I was distracted. Can you guys do your cameras again? Hello, hello. All right, thank you. Sorry about that. Toss up 11 for any team. What author of the Silver Age, who is given the epithet Rhetor, gives Texas 1 Teddy? Answer, please.
Oh, Seneca the Elder?
That is correct. Gives us insight into the types of exercises practiced in schools of rhetoric in his Oratorum et Rhetorum Sententiae Divisiones Colores. Seneca the Elder. Bonus 1 to Texas. What is the name of the rhetorical exercise based on Greek or Roman law, which involved a fictitious trial with opposing sides?
It's like suasorii. I think suasorii actually. Yeah. Y'all good with that? Okay. Suasorii, final answer.
That's incorrect. The answer is controversia. Bonus 2 for Texas. What is the name of the rhetorical exercise in which an orator has to guide the action of a famous mythological or historical figure who is facing a difficult decision?
All right. So this might be a suasoria because I know I've seen that in connection with this man, but I don't know. I mean, unless anybody else has.
We don't have anything else for it then.
Do we
I
know any
I don't have anything else. So, okay. Suasoria, final answer.
Yes, that's right. 15 points to Texas for question 11. Toss up 12 for any team. Who inhabited Okalei and married Amphitrion's widow Texas forbearing? I need an answer.
Sax.
Can you say that again?
Sax.
That is incorrect. Maryland 1, Micah.
Cakes.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
New York 3, Evan.
The Franks.
The Franks is incorrect as well. The question was, who inhabited Okalei and married Amphitrion's widow, Alcmene, after fleeing his native Crete, where he had established a great reputation as a lawgiver, and that's Rhadamanthus. Okay, no points to any team on toss-up 12. Toss-up 13 now for anyone. What Latin phrase, which is similar in form to a mare usque ad mare, might Maryland 1, Micah.
Okay. Ob owo usque ad mala.
That's correct.
Okay,
Might
Jesus
someone
Christ.
use in order to say that an evening was wonderful from beginning to end and is equivalent to the English turn a phrase from soup to nuts? Ab ovo usque ad mala.
I've never heard that phrase in English.
From soup to nuts?
No, I don't think I've heard that either, but I don't care. I'm just glad to be on the board. Jesus Christ.
Okay, bonus 1 to Maryland. A mare usque ad mare is the national motto
Canada?
of what country?
Canada. It's Canada. Yeah, Canada. Final answer.
Canada's correct. Bonus 2. What Latin phrase serves as a reminder not to say anything bad about the dead?
Oh, what? Oh my God.
I definitely know this.
That is so Neil Molly Mortweet. That doesn't sound right. Oh my God! What? Of course I know that. What is this?
I need an answer.
Nil nisi bonum mortui.
Close.
Is it mortuous? Is that what I had to
De,
do?
de mortuis nil nisi bonum. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Right,
15 points to Maryland on toss-up 13. Toss-up 14 for any team. What river divided Cisalpine Gaul into North Texas 1 Teddy?
Padus River.
The Padus is correct. What river divided Cisalpine Gaul into northern and southern regions and is today Italy's longest? The Padus or the Po? Bonus 1 to Texas. What river located in southern Gaul started in the Alps and flowed into the Mediterranean near Arles?
It's the Rhodanus. Yeah, I think. Rhodanus, final answer.
Rhodanus is correct, also known as the Rhone. Bonus 2. What river ran through the provinces of Rhaetia, Noricum, Pannonia, and Moesia?
So this is if we can do modern names, this is just the Danube, I think.
Yeah.
No. Okay, Danube, final answer.
Yes, also known as the Danuvius, yes. 20 points to Texas on toss-up 14. Toss-up 15 for any team. Translate the two verb forms wexy and weeksy. Maryland 1, Micah.
Weeksy is I lived, and Wexy is I annoyed.
That is incorrect. Texas 2, Will.
Weeksy, I lived. Wexy, I carried.
That is correct. Bonuses to Texas. Bonus number 1. Translate the two verb forms cuise and quiese.
So qui.
And quiese like become silent.
Is that like quiwise but like syncopated?
Could be.
I don't know. Is that like quo, like to?
Oh, for quise or for quiese?
For quise, I think.
Yeah, it could be.
So is that to be?
I need an answer.
Yeah, quo is to be.
So like to have been able and to have rested. Final answer.
Yes, that's correct. And bonus 2, translate the two verb forms peperi and pepuli.
So pepuli is, what is that from?
Is that the one that's from Pello?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
That's right.
Like,
and
I struck.
Peppery is from No, never mind.
Where do you think it's from, Ethan?
I was gonna think Poposky, but that's the wrong one.
Oh.
That's from Posco. So Peppery.
I need an answer, guys.
So pepuli is I struck, and peperi is I peppered.
Close. Peppery is I brought forth, which is what you do with pepper, right? When you put it on your stuff, right? But we're not going to take that. And pepuli is I drove, I pushed, you know. Okay. So that is score check time.
All right.
Sorry, that 15 points to Texas on toss-up 15. Now we can do a score check.
All right. At the end of 15 toss-ups, we have Maryland with 15 points, New York yet to score, and Texas with 180 points.
Okay, nice job, guys.
All right, come on, New York.
Okay, quiet down there in the crowd. Okay, thank you. Okay, can I get the line? There we go. Okay, toss up 16 for any team. What author of the 1st century BC gives us a rich account of his friend Atticus's character? Texas 1, Teddy.
Cornelius Nepos.
That is correct. His friend Atticus's character, literary interests, and political attitudes in his work of at least 16 books that contains biographical sketches of Romans, Greeks, and foreigners. Cornelius Nepos. Bonus 1 to Texas. The only remnants of Cornelius Nepos's De Viris Illustribus are one book on foreign military leaders and part of another book containing the lives of Latin historians, of which only 2 biographies remain. One of these biographies is the biography of Atticus. Which Latin historian is the subject of the other biography?
I think this is Cato, the elder.
Sure.
Cato, final answer.
I need more information.
The elder.
That is correct. And bonus 2, what poet dedicated his libellus of poetry to Cornelius Nepos?
The man Catullus. Yep. Catullus, final answer.
And that is correct. 20 points to Texas on toss-up 16. Toss-up 17 for any team. Say in Latin, it's hailing. Maryland 1, Micah?
Grondinot.
That's correct.
Okay.
Bonuses to Maryland. Bonus number 1, say in Latin, I'm tired of the work.
I think tired is tidet, so may tidet, and then I believe the work just it just goes in the gendiv, so we're gonna say laborious. May tidet laborious.
Gerund?
What?
Wouldn't it be a gerund? Like
That'd be of working. He said.
okay.
Yeah. Which yeah, I'm gonna stick with laborious, assuming that it's gendiv. Which yeah. So why not? May tidet laborious. Final answer.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
We could have also accepted operus or honoris.
Okay.
Sure. Bonus 2, say in Latin, he regrets his mistakes.
Okay, so I believe regrets is puget, but I could be wrong about that. But we're gonna go with that. So he regrets, and I believe it's again one word takes the accusative. So, and then mistakes. So error, right? That works. Puget. Ooh. What's this?
I need an answer.
Okay. We're gonna say eum puget
finish up.
Errorum.
No, we're looking for eum errorum paenitet.
Oh, okay. I've heard that as sorry, but I guess it makes sense for regrets as well. Yeah. Do you happen to know what puget is? Just for
I don't think it's a word. You think you have piget?
Maybe that might be what I'm thinking of.
It irks. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna give 15 points then to Maryland on toss-up 17. Toss-up 18 for any team. Responde latine. Cuius arcu sagitisque usus est philoctetes ut paradem occiderat. I will repeat. Responde latine.
There was a buzz.
Oh, New York 2, Ryan.
Achilles.
That is incorrect. Let me repeat for Texas and Maryland. Responde latine. Cuius arcu sagitisque usus est Maryland 1, Micah.
Pandarus?
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Let me finish the question for Texas. Cuius arcu sagetisque usus est, philoctetes ut paridem occiderat. Texas for bearing.
Hair. Ku.
Finish up.
Lee.
Hercule is close, but it's Hercules. Third declension. Do you hear the dog barking, guys? No? Okay, good. Let's keep going. So no points to any team on toss-up 18. Toss-up 19 for any team. Give the form of prosum that would appear in a Latin translation of this sentence. Complaints will not benefit us. Texas 2 will.
Pro de runt. Final answer, or I don't say final answer.
Yes, I think that's right. It took you a long time. I think you got your syllables there. Proderunt is the right answer. Bonus 1 to Texas. Give the form of prosum that would appear in a Latin translation of this sentence. He ate so much pie that it benefited him to lie down.
So it would be, we want it to be
Prodescent, maybe?
Yeah, imperfect.
Prodescent, yeah.
Prodescent.
Yeah. All right. Prodescent, final answer.
That is correct. And bonus 2, give the form of prosum that would appear in a Latin translation of this sentence. I am asking how this benefited us.
So I think we want this to be perfect.
So like
Conjunctive.
Proderit, maybe.
I think it's just profuerit.
Profuerit? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Profuerit, final answer.
And that's correct. 20 points to Texas on toss-up 19. And we can do a score check.
There we go. After 19, the score is Maryland 30, Texas 220, and New York has yet to score.
Okay, nice job, guys. And we are going to the last question. Ben, can I get the line, please? Thanks. Here we go. Toss-up 20 for any team. Political life moves in mysterious ways. Name the wealthy man of a famous family who, although he was exiled in the reign of Caligula, became New York 3, Evan.
Agrassus.
That is incorrect. Texas 1, Teddy.
Seneca the Younger.
That is incorrect. I will repeat for Maryland. Political life moves in mysterious ways. Name the wealthy man of a famous family who, although he was exiled in the reign of Caligula, became consul during the reign of Claudius and the figurehead of a conspiracy against Nero in 65 AD that cost him his life.
I buzzed.
Oh, sorry. Maryland 1, Micah.
Piso.
Piso is correct.
Okay.
Bonus to Maryland, bonus 1. Piso brought down many with him. Name the young writer of the epic Bellum Civile, who was forced to commit suicide as a result of being associated with the conspiracy.
Got any complaints, Abby, for Lucan for this?
No.
Okay. Lucan, final answer.
That's correct. And bonus 2. Nero was infamous for his excesses, but one of his more remarkable excesses was taking as a wife Poppaea Sabina, who had been married to one of his friends. Who was this quote unquote friend of Nero who gave up his own wife to his friend?
I have literally no idea. Anyone have any good fun guesses? No, but friend of Nero? Why is that in quotation marks? That's strange. Do I have any guesses?
I need an answer.
We're gonna say like Galba or something.
Close, right? This is Otho.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah. I was just like maybe one of those guys.
Pick someone from there.
You put friend in quotation marks, so I was like maybe it's like one of the guys who succeeded. Anyways.
Okay, so 15 points to Maryland on question 20, and we can do a final score check.
All right. At the end of round 3, we have Maryland with 45 points, New York yet to score, and Texas with 220 points.
Hey guys, I want to thank you all for a great round and our audience members for joining us today. You guys did a great job, and I'm happy to have had you. So I also want to thank our behind the scenes staff and convention organizers. So I posted the digital scoreboard into the chat right now so you can see how your favorite teams are doing. Let me do that again. So it's right there. Okay, and thanks, good luck if you're going on, and I hope you have a great rest of the convention too.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone.
Well, later.
Thank you.
The chat, I can't see it. The digital.
Can't
Am I? What am I? Yeah.
Can you see it now? Oh, I sent it to the timer.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. How about that? Patty can access the scoreboard.
I didn't even catch that because I saw it pop up, so I figured I could send to everyone. Oh my.
Okay, so
Okay.
I think we're good.
I have a question.
Yeah.
On toss up 6, you asked that the scorekeepers write down what Will had said. I've never even taken Latin, and I could not capture that. I hope Jason did.
let me remove. Yeah, we can remember.
Oh,
too.
he
So,
ran
Jason,
out.
did you write that down?
Sorry, I was. Oh, is he still here? No, he's not. I was answering a question from Mr. Lee. Sorry,
We're still live streaming. Do we know that?
Oh, okay.